All right guys, so this is going to be a quick update with the Mellif cordless snow shovel. This is a Dewalt battery compatible snow shovel. I have the Mellif 20 volt batteries in there right now. This is a 40 volt version, but as I said in my review video, once we got some lighter, fluffier snow, I would test this out again to give you an update. So here we go. We got 5 inches of fluffy snow. I have piled up in some areas at least 10 inches to show you how this works. This is rated for 8 inches of snow, and my first video will be with some really hard packed slushy stuff. So if you want to see how it works in that, go check that out. We've got a full charge here. We're gonna see how good this does in some fluffy snow. So far so good, there's the first pass. Now we're gonna go back the other way, and what's nice about these ones, if you ever buy a cordless snow shovel, no matter what brand, make sure you get one that has that adjustable chute on the front, so that it'll angle the snow away from what you already shoveled. Here's the second pass, and this is way easier, way better than shoveling. Like I said, this is about 5 inches here. Go back this way. Now I'll angle the chute that way so it doesn't cover up what I already did. And the wind is blowing this way, so I probably should have started on that side of the sidewalk because the wind's kind of blowing it back this way. But still way easier than using a shovel. Well, a regular shovel. I'm hitting little lips in my sidewalk here. But if you angle the back down a little further, it'll clear those lips a little easier. All right, almost done with the front here. Now I'll just have some little cleaning up to do. Let's shoot this straight here. Shoots it way further when you're shooting it straight. All right, a little bit this way. And Mellif does have a version that is, so if you have that style battery already, I would go with that version. If you have Dewalt, I'd go with this version. And if you don't have either version, you're gonna have to buy batteries and chargers, because this unit does not come with batteries when you purchase it, this 40 volt version. All right, done with the front sidewalk. Let's try back here. Now the wind's blowing this way, so I'm gonna probably get it back in my face, being it's so powdery. So I'm gonna do just a little bit this way and then probably turn around and do the rest going that way. Let me angle this a little bit. And this is at least 10 inches here where I have it piled up. So that's more than it's rated for. And just as a little comparison here, I'll show you shoveling it. You can see a lot easier than doing this, a lot quicker too. That's just that little area. If I was shoveling this back here, you know, you're still gonna have some shoveling to do, but when you shovel, you get those big piles like that. So you kind of got to either throw it kind of far, or you're gonna get a huge pile there. When you're using one of these snow shovels, these cordless ones, it throws it and kind of spreads it out everywhere, so you don't get super big piles everywhere. But if it's super windy, you're not going to want to go against the wind. You'd be better off using a shovel at that point. let's go this way, away from the wind here. Gonna shoot it straight. Oh yeah, right up over the wall. This is about at least 11 to 12 inches here. Shoots it right up over the wall. Now this is where this thing is amazing. Because if I were using a shovel here, I'd have to shovel this all up over the wall. And it's a lot. I have to walk over here, throw it up. Yeah, a lot harder with a shovel. So even though when it's super thick, you might have to do a couple passes here. Just take a little bit out of the edge at a time. But it makes it way easier. Makes quick work of it. Now I do have a huge snowblower on tracks, it's gas. And if we get like a foot or over, I'd probably use that, but anything less than that, it's kind of a pain because it's loud. You end up smelling like fumes, it's hard to start. Well, sometimes it's hard to start. And this small limited patio area, you're constantly backing up, trying to turn it and everything. It's great when you have a ton of snow. This isn't gonna replace a snowblower like that when you have a ton of snow over a foot. But for anything I would say less than 8 inches or less, this would probably work pretty good, especially in these tight areas. Alright guys, so this is how much I got done with the Mellif snow shovel. I got my patio done. Now there is still going to be some shoveling to do. I had to shovel a little bit up along this wall here. Obviously under here there was a little bit, and then along that wall there I ended up with a strip that I had to shovel off and some off the steps. But overall I even did one pass down the top of the wall on each side, and I had to shovel some of that out and off the table and stuff like that. So you're still going to have some shoveling to do, even with the cordless snowblower, depending on your area. Then I did all this in the front sidewalk, and I cleaned off the vehicles, and then I used that some down through the center of each vehicle. This is gravel, so it's a little bit hard to do on that. I checked the battery level and it's down to 50% on the batteries. But now we're going to switch over to the Litheli snowblower, the cordless 40-volt blower, and I'm going to try to do my driveway. I was going to use the Mellif, but it's a little bit difficult on gravel. I'm going to try to see if this is a little bit easier. Oh yeah, definitely easier on the back. You just got to make sure you don't tilt it down too far to where you hit the gravel. When you're doing this, you still want to leave like an inch or so down there, because like I said, you don't want to get down in that gravel. But this one's definitely easier when you have nice fluffy snow. But this Litheli snowblower here is definitely way easier and nicer for this thicker, fluffier snow, because you can angle the chute all the way one way, like this, and put it right where you want it. Hit some rocks. Really don't want to do that. And I'll put links down below to this one as well, if you guys are interested in this. And also check out some of my other videos of the other snow blowers I've reviewed. Maybe one of those will fit you better. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate the support, and I will see you guys around on the next snow. Thanks for watching, everyone. There will be a link down below in the description if you want to purchase one of these, along with a link for the batteries. I'll receive a commission if you use that. And I do want to mention they did send me this for testing and review. Forgot to mention that earlier in the video, but thanks for watching. See you guys around on the next one.